Hi guys! Today I thought I'd take you along as I finish up some details on my gnome soap. I've made this a couple weeks ago, so it's quite dry. This is the little nose made out of soap dough. This was the inspiration for my gnome soap. So details, we could add the holly and the berry, and maybe I thought about putting a little ball on the hat. So, ooh, he's shedding. I got this at Dollar General for $3. I thought it was so cute and it inspired my soap. So, I've made a small batch of frosting soap. I've got the lye here. It's a different recipe than the base soap. And this is the lye, this is the oils, and we'll get started. This is the first video that I have filmed, so I'm a little nervous. Yeah. I'm a bit of a messy soaper, so hopefully this goes well. Alright, so this is the lye, and we are going to pour that into our oils. These are both at room temperature. I made the lye last night before I went to bed in anticipation of doing some soap frosting today. The base of this soap does have different oils. I've got some shea butter and cocoa butter in the base soap of my gnome. I also have some kaolin clay, tussa silk, and coconut milk. So that's a very luxurious gnome. It's so silky and smooth. It's going to make a beautiful lather. It's almost too cute to use though, isn't it? Alright, so I'm going to zip this up with the stick blender. And we can separate it out into colors. I'm going to use red, green, and some white. So titanium dioxide is for the white. I've got a little bit of Snake Island from Mad Mica with green vibrance from Nurture soap. This is really red mica from Nurture. And I mix those in with a little bit of the oils from the soap mixture. Alright, let's dip this up. My stick blender has seen better days. I need a new one. It's already getting thick. My oils might have been a little bit warm. Getting some air bubbles in there. Alright, I think that's good enough. Let me scrape this off. I'll put this to the side. Alright. Oh yeah, it's getting thick already, which is a good thing when you have piping. Alright, so I'm going to put a little bit in the green here. Not sure how much we'll need. A little bit. And we'll put a little bit in the red. And then I'm going to... I'll probably need to stick blend the white, so I'll have to get that stick blender up in here. But usually when you do titanium dioxide, you need a little bit of a blend. Hopefully I'm in screen. The kind of camera that I bought myself does not have the viewfinder that can flip around. So, alright, it's still a little powder in the bottom, so I should probably blend this up real quick. See, it's kind of not blending together great. It's hard when it's small amounts because it's just a bunch of air. That's looking better already. So I decided that this year I was going to decorate with gnomes. They are so stinking cute and you can find them everywhere. I even found one in the gift shop at my work. So I got him and brought him home. Okay, so there's the white. We'll set that aside, let it get a little bit thicker. And we'll mix up the green. I've got over here, I have my piping bags ready to go. I've got a leaf tip for the green so I can do the holly leaves. I have a star tip so that I can do a little dollop in the white. And then on the red, I just had I couldn't find my writer tip, so I just cut a little bit of a hole on the end of that. All right, that green looks great. And now let's mix up the red. I like the really red mica from Nurture Soap. When I got it, I was a little scared because it looked orange in the bag. But it turns out, I did the hats in them and they turned out pretty good. Alright, so that red is looking good. They still need to thicken up a little bit. I actually think I'm gonna mix up the green some more. Scrape the bottom really well. Okay, let me show you my soaps here. So on this soap I used a scent, like my gummy bear scent, which I don't know why I chose gummy bear. I think just because I like it. It really has nothing to do with gnomes. I used a little bit of soap dough to form the nose, and the white beard I put a little bit of gray in there to make it look wispy, but it did discolor a little bit too yellow. And then when I made this batch, it accelerated on me and got really thick really quick. I think I was soaping too warm, and you can see I've got a hole in this one, but it doesn't affect the soap, and I think it kind of looks neat. And then this is supposed to look like the hat is kind of over a little bit, so I'm going to experiment and see if I can make it look kind of 3D-ish. Alright. Alright, I'll be back in a sec when these are thick. Alright, so I have the icing in my piping bags with my tips. This one doesn't have a tip. It's still a little liquidy, but the white is starting to set up, so I needed to get moving. So this is the end piece, and I just kind of want to use it to experiment. So my idea was to have it kind of look like the hat was flopping over. I'm going to need a bigger. So I wanted to kind of look like this part of the hat. So I'm going to try and make it like a little triangle right here. Like it's plopping over. I don't know if that's going to work or not. I'm going to give it a 3D effect there. But my idea was then this would be the end of the hat and we could have, yeah, like that. It looks okay. It covers up kind of the white. So this is my leaf tip. And I wanted to kind of, well, it's kind of big, isn't it? Doesn't look too bad though, does it? Maybe a little too low. And see, it's still pretty liquidy. But then make a berry. I don't know, what do you think? Alright, let's try another one. So, I want this to kind of look like it's the hat coming down. And then a big white dot. That's getting so thick. Now let's try to do the leaves up a little farther, starting maybe right here. And I think, yeah, I think this leaf tip is a little big. And then a berry. Whoa, my berry got out of control. Alright, let's try something else. Alright, for this one I had also had a thought of maybe making, it's getting so thick, making like a little line of these little fluffies. Okay. Then we could just leave it like that. Okay. I don't know I was like, which one do you like better? But you can't answer me. I think I'm going to do the ones like this and just make this a little smaller like that. And then make a dot. And then do the I don't know, they're kind of cute. I think I'm going to do another one like this. I should probably do them all the same, but I have no idea what you guys can see. Sorry. It's getting so thick. So then maybe a big one on top. I don't know. Okay, let's do a combination of both. We could put a big dollop on top, and then do Christmas leaves. Need to wipe that off. Oh, well, it's fine. Christmas leaves over here. Maybe just one Christmas leaf. And a berry. Alright, I think I'll do the rest of them like this one. That, I like them both. I don't know. Maybe if I made it, like, built it up a little bit more, it would be more obvious what it was. And this white is getting so thick. Let's try just that. Kind of like that. I'm going to do the rest of them like this. Oh, I don't know. See, I'm so indecisive. But if I build this up to look more 3D, I kind of like it. this. I like the original one. That one I think looks too much like Santa Claus, maybe? This is not Santa. This is a gnome. I am so messy. Really? Okay, I'm gonna finish the rest of these off camera and I'll see you in a minute. All right, got everything cleaned up. Here are my little gnomes all lined up. Aren't they cute? So I ended up really liking these, but where the white got so thick so quickly, I wasn't able to add any more dollops to the other ones. But everybody else turned out looking like this, with the little flappy hat part with a little bit of a poof, and then the holly and ivy. I had even thought about maybe making like a white beard look kind of like hair, like piping that, but I think they look amazing and they look so festive, and my whole kitchen smells like gummy bears. So these will be available. Let me double check the time these are available and I'll put them up on the screen. It's so exciting. I will have these on the Etsy website as well as at Keller Market House here in Lancaster, Ohio. And you can always instant message me and we can sell that way too. So thank you for joining me on my first soap making video. It really wasn't the soap part I was making the embellishments. But I hope to make some more soap soon. Oh yes, I wanted to mention that the extra icing that I had, I'm putting in bags so that I can use that as soap dough for later projects. Thank you. Bye-bye.